Okay, we are back for episode 2 of Hardcore Mode on Planet Crafter 2.0. The update just came out a couple days ago. So when I was uploading episode 1, I noticed that I actually unbelievably missed a food packet on our last run in the waterfalls. So the goal is to go back there and get that. But it's going to sort of change the strategy. It gives us a little more time. So I actually think since we're going to be there, we're actually going to just go through the wastelands now rather than going through the sulfur pits. I was going to go through the sulfur pits, which is like the one way you can get around to the starting zone. But now, since we have that extra packet, I think I'm going to take the risk and actually go that way. It'll give us probably a couple more crates that we can look for food. And then we've got to get to the starting zone, and I am actually thinking about this. We're going to need some tier 2 veggie tubes right away. So it's still going to be pretty close. We're not out of the woods yet at all. But we're sort of, this is like a 50-50 thing, I think, right now. So what we're going to do is go check 2 chests real quick. And if we get a food packet out of there, we can actually stay in the waterfalls a little bit longer. So let's do it. Let's load up this hardcore. And let's immediately book. We're not going to waste any time. And there's 2 up here. There's like a ice, I don't know what it is, like a giant ice crater or something. I don't know what it is. But there's two chests up there to check. And hopefully, if we're lucky, if we get some packets out of there, we could actually stay here a little bit longer. And I could get some more veggie tubes. Because look at that. We're just at 857 Ti right now. It's way too low. We need a minimum of 12,000 to get the food tubes unlocked. And that doesn't even mean... That was slow to load there. Okay, so let's hurry up and get this done. Already getting low. This always freaks me out for some reason. Okay, whoops. Okay. So we'll see what's in here. There's another one on the opposite side, and then we got to run and pick up that food packet. And I was thinking that was a disaster. Oh no, I thought it was a food packet. It's just aluminum. But we might be able to carry some of the aluminum over. And that was another thing I was thinking. I think I have to bring over the aluminum rather than the chips. That's more important. I don't know what I was thinking. Well, I wasn't. Now, we might be able to get the monitor set up and read them in, but that's sort of a waste of time, so I might just store them and come back at a later time and get them. But we have to worry about aluminum too. Okay, so that is a flower. Not going to worry about any of this stuff. Let's get going. But we didn't find any food, so that's sort of a problem. Yes. All right, let's disassemble this thing. All right. And hopefully we can get back without having to build what I like to call the portable oxygen tank. And we should be able to make it back. So, yeah, we're in sort of a crisis here for food. So we won't be able to last too much longer. So we'll just run back to the waterfalls, grab that lone packet, which buys us a little bit more time, but it buys us enough time to go through the wastelands, which has several areas we can check, has several blue crates. That's the only thing, again, if you watch the first episode, that's all we can get involved with at this point. So it's just the way it is. Let's take that food packet. Let's dump these things. We'll come back at a later time. It's more important to take the aluminum. This is good. I wonder if I should take one of these just because I do want to set up a tube. We can't wait. We just got to get going here. Wait, what on earth happened there? That was a little weird. I thought that was weird how that fog or that smoke came up. It's like a continuous storm, isn't it? It never ends. All right. I'm just hoofing it over there. So we were going to go that way through that cave. We're not doing it now. We're going to go all the way over there through the wastelands. So it did sort of change the way. I'm glad I noticed it because I think it's the better route. Oh gosh, I'm not in trouble here. Okay. I really hate this temporary. It'll be nice when I don't have to do this anymore. We get like a 4 tank, tier 4. We won't have to do this. That'll be nice. Because it is sort of stressful. I'll admit, I'm totally stressed out. Because on hardcore mode, that's it. We die, deleted save file, you're done. That's it. There's no going back. So this is truly a kind of a roguelite, right? This is a true roguelite at this point. And I'm not going to push it here. We're just going to... I do actually want to check and see how much water. It's like you got all these variables when you think about it. All right, we got enough water. All right. Yeah, all right, we're okay on water. I changed my mind. We're probably going to need one more. There we go. Okay. And maybe one more, because I think we're going to need 3 water to get over there. So, we'll see. So, if you... That's a good spot. So you got to also find good spots where you can build. It's very hard to build. See, this is a good spot. Let's just take it. Maybe it's not so good. This is so stressful. Like... I feel like it's not going to happen. I'm just going to die a lonely death out here in the middle of nowhere. And no one will ever find me again. That would be the worst thing. Think about that. You're just dead. And nobody knows where you're at. I guess it would be better, though, dying on here, like in the middle of space, though. You're just sort of floating out there as yourself for all eternity. How horrible would that be? That'd be just weird. Okay, so we've got to go all the way back here, but it's worth it. And let's actually do this so that... I've actually never died when I get to the build phase of building. You know, if I select that, I've never actually died of oxygen. Because you could even do... I've done it before. I'm almost blacked out. You still have enough time, so... What we don't have to do, we do have to take a water. That's in critical status here. That just wasted some time, but I don't want to die of a hydration problem out here. All right, so we're going to actually build up here. I don't want to push it. You know, we got a nice area to build. Let's build up here. And then I believe it's the second chest down where we did that. Or I did that. Don't want to include you in on that. That was my mistake. It was a massive mistake. And... we're definitely consuming some food, having to go all the way back out here. You know, it's sort of a big mistake. But it's worth it. It'll buy us some more time. And maybe, just maybe, on the way through the wastelands, we'll find some more food packets. If we don't find any food packets in the wastelands, it's going to be real close. We're not going to have time to set up a mini... I think it was here. There it is. There's the mistake. Let's take the aluminum. I'm glad I had a chance to think about that. I was thinking about, I'm like, why am I taking these? Oh gosh, hold on. I'm not a good multitasker, and so you know I'm talking, not thinking. I'm gonna suffocate out here. But what I was saying was, I started thinking about, I'm like, why am I taking the chips over there? No, we need to take the aluminum because the aluminum is what we need. We need lots of it to build, you know, upgrade solar panels. If we can get more, so at minimum we need 4. We need 4 for the food tubes, and then we're okay. Can I get down there? No, I don't think I can. Still a ways away. So we're just gonna go to the mini base for a brief, very brief stay. We're just gonna convert a little bit of water, and then we'll be on our way. And although it's tempting to sort of sit here and say, well, we can do some things here and stop, and we really don't have a lot of time. I think I might take a little bit more water than I was planning. All right, so can we make it? Yeah, we got this. We own it. By the jetpack, this wouldn't even be a consideration, but we're just going to turn left here. We are right there back at the... home sweet home. All right. Alright, so like I said, we're not going to waste a lot of time here. We can take that. What else can we take? We've got... Do we want to take one of these? We might find, you know, let's just take it. We may find some more seeds on the way. And we want to convert this. Okay, what else? We'll undoubtedly find some other things to take. We've got one air. That's not great. Alright, well anyways. We don't have time to just sit here and... Wait, I do have the... Is there something wrong? Did I miss something on the food? Wait a minute, something feels wrong here. Like, we went up there. Did I not take the food from the... Or did I eat the... I hope I didn't leave a... I don't think I did. I think I ate a food back at the wreck. If I left a food there, I'm just totally... I told you I'm not a good multitasker. Yeah. And hardcore mode, that's kind of a good skill. And so... It's just playing this game so many times, the repetition... It's all about repetition, right? With getting semi-good at something. But... I'm not good at multitasking. If I forgot a food up there, oh well. So there is a chest way out there. So we're going to go check that, and then we're going to make our way through the wastelands. Hopefully, we can get a food packet. So we're effectively down to no food packets now. I think I did eat that other one, so it'll be funny if I didn't, though. But I guess I'll have to keep that in mind. I mean, let's say that I'm down to the last, that's it, you know. We could run back. We could plan so we run back and eat it. So there is that. But that's not advantageous, obviously. So I thought there was one over here somewhere. Okay, I don't want to spend, like, ages looking for this. There it is. Okay. Yeah, that's one thing we don't want to do is just spend ages. If I can't find it, I would have. I was just about to call it off, but I spotted it at the last second. I guess we do want the plutonium. We'll take another one of these just in case. Oh, we gotta be careful here. So we need 6, and let's just make sure there's no food. No, okay. Glad I made some extra water because I got a feeling we're gonna need it. All right, so we're heading to the wastelands now. On our way. Get there as quick as possible. Sort of dark out. What happened? I think they do have eclipses in this game. And there's just a regular nighttime, but... So the next chest is... Oh, no, 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 no! What am I doing? Okay, so we should be able to... There should be a chest over here. I'm hoping they didn't change any of where the chests are in the update, or I will be a goner. I don't see it... Yeah, there it is. Okay. Alright, so let's run up here real quick. No food packets. Alright. Oh well. Not a good sign. Oh, it's so dark. Can't see anything. Just a little bit. Okay. Okay, there's a couple in this middle of this zone. This isn't... I guess this technically isn't the wastelands. I don't know what they call this. I think it's these fields. What is this stuff? Not this. Is it Terrell? What is it? What's the name of it? It's not aluminum. I can't remember. I think it's... Maybe these are aluminum fields. No, I mean, I don't think they are, though, but... Okay, these chests are a little bit harder to find in here. I don't know if it's over here. Let's take a look. Again, this isn't something I'm going to spend massive amounts of time on. If we can't find it... There it is. Okay. That was super close. All right, so we take that. Getting a little nervous here. Slightly nervous. Please be a food packet. Nope. Should be another one very close to here. Oh, it's not so close, but we'll run over there anyways. Thought there was like another one on the ground somewhere. I just caught that one. There should be like another one around here somewhere. Alright, well. Oh gosh. I'm gonna be like passing out going through that door, I'm pretty sure, one of these times. Did I see something? Or was it cobalt? Oh no, I hope it wasn't cobalt. I thought I saw... There it is, okay. No food, okay. There's another one over there, okay. That was actually the one I was looking for. I think I found a new... I never knew there was one on a hill. Really bad luck on the food, by the way. Well. Nope. There's a chip. Nope. Nope. Okay, well, we're getting to the point where we gotta find something. We're at 50% health, though. I have faith. I'll keep the faith. I mean, this was the risk, you know. I could have just run straight through to the, you know, just kept not stopped. But I just think that... Okay, I don't want to get lost in... Oh, no. What am I doing here? Okay. Okay, so we're in the wastelands now. If you guys have not been here, or you might have been here, there should be a chest around here somewhere. There it is. Okay, okay, if I find this chest, I know where I'm at. If I don't, I can go in circles. We don't want to go in circles. I actually know some of these areas just based off where the chests are. That's how I tell where I'm at. I can tell. So I know where I'm at right now. But if I don't find that, that's a good one to take. Oh yes, mushrooms. 250. Is that a 250? Yes. So let's take that. Probably should take all three. We gotta watch it here because we're right at the edge where we can not be able to collect everything. And that would be not so good. All right. So still no food. We're right at the edge, and we can't take any food out of here. And there's probably a ton, by the way. But we can't go down into the bunker. We can't go into those pods. Nope, that's all off limits. Which is a real bummer. But it is what it is, as I say. Wait a minute, where do I think I want to go. We gotta build this like last second thing's freaking me out. Okay. Now there's might have cut over too early. Let's see. There is a chest around here, and I think it's up a hill. I think it's... There it is. Okay. Alright, so once I find that chest... See, now this is how I get my bearings. It's based off where these chests are. I know right now we're in really good shape, so... What we are not in good shape in is food. So if we don't get a chest here... We're like on the edge. It's draining. I mean, it's just draining. Please. Nope. Okay, we just gotta run. I got a feeling this is gonna like right down to the wire. I'm gonna try to take a total shortcut here. So we are going to have to likely not even go to where I would start the base. We're just gonna have to start running to chests. in the starting zone. I was hoping not to do that. I was hoping to save some of those. But right now, it is mission critical for food. And that thing is just ticking down. I mean, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chests, and we need to get a single packet. That's why I'm not totally shocked because most of the packets you get are usually in the ships and stuff. So this is why I thought this would be not a easy challenge, and it's fulfilling my expectations, that's for sure. All right, so there's another one here, and this will be like, what, 7? Oh, we're on, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I think we've checked like 8 chests. 8 chests or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, it's like 10 chests and nothing. Totally nothing. All right. I'm already going to say there's nothing. I know it. There's just 0 in there. This is like getting stressful. No. What a shock. 11 chests. All right, we got it. We can't even like wait. This is going to be really close. We're going to start getting the warning here very shortly that you're out of food. We have maybe enough to get to 2 chests. That's what I'm thinking. Yep, thank you. I'm well aware of that. So we could go right. We could go left. We're going to go left. And we are literally at the end here. We're going to have to actually press it on. We're going to have to take this up. Need a water too. Let's take it. Okay. I can't go in there, by the way. There's chests in there, but those actually, right now, that would actually take too long. I think there's some barricades and stuff you have to take down. So we're just going to run it as quickly as we can. I think we might only have 1 or 2 that we can get to, and then we're going to be capitulating. And I will have failed. Just give me a lifeline, please. Just a lifeline. Come on. I'm literally trying to take the shortest possible. We're actually going to just take, oops. We're going to take the air here, so we're not going to even stop to build. So no oxygen tanks. Just going to run it. It's actually a strategy I was just thinking about. You could do that. Oh, eat it! Okay. I'm alive still. Oh my gosh. Let's just make sure. Okay. I don't think it. I think I'm dead anyways. But well, we got 4. We got a bunch. But oh my gosh, there was 1 lousy stinking packet. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm sitting here basking in my glory, and I'm about to. Oh my God, that would be something. Okay. Bought us a little time though, so we're gonna get set up with a mini base, and then we got immediately. We can't like sit around and start. And the problem is I'm only 1.9. I have a little time here, not much. We have a little time. I feel like I'm just running around to buy. We're only at 2. I mean, we have to get up to 12 to get those food. And we've got other things to do, like solar. I mean, this is like hard. I don't know if this guy maybe he didn't even do it. He's just lying. He's getting a laugh out of this at my expense. I mean, I did the crater challenge. This seems harder. But I don't know. This seems a little bit harder. But there are a bunch of chests around here. That's the good news. So I shouldn't panic too much, right? But I am going to get a base immediately set up. All right. All right, so let's... We just don't have time. We don't. All right, we're going to keep running because I got to get to the point where I can't get this down to like 0 and then go look. But I need a crate. What I need right now is a crate that drops 2 or 3. Just give me one of those. And then we've got a slight chance here of success. Right now, this is just... Oh! Okay. All right, we got a lifeline. We're in business. Wow, that was about... I thought we were dead for sure. Okay. So we can at least set up base up now, and... Oh, that was huge. I literally said I need one with 2 packets or 3 packets, and ask and you shall receive. Okay, I'm not going to even waste time here. Let's get this. All right, we're going to get that. I'm not going to have to jump every time. I want to get a better... It's kind of like dry here. It seems drier than in the update. I don't know. It probably isn't, but... Okay. Alright, so let's immediately set up. Just get some stuff going here. No, I don't have anything. Okay. Oh, come on. That was absolutely crazy. That was so close. We got a little breathing room now, but we got to get a veggie tube, like a tier 2 veggie tube. We're still a long ways away from being able to make food, so the situation's still very dangerous. But at least we got a little time to set up somewhat of a mini base up here. You add this thing? Okay. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Okay, so we need some more iron. Need lots of iron. That's what we need. Take some titanium. We're gonna be able to grab this? Yes. We grab that? No. All right, but we'll remember it's there. Just want to get a little bit of a base going here. Okay. A little bit of room just so we can operate a little bit. Oh, maybe we can't put it there? All right. Oh, we can put it there. Who cares? Okay. All right. So one thing we need to get is we need another iron, of course. Oh, that was so huge. I think that was like 10. I want to say it was like 10 in a row or something where there was no food. It was really disheartening. But then we finally got 3. I guess that's how it works. I mean, it is random. You'll never get the same things twice. But that was rather intense. Yeah. We're still not even close to being out of the woods yet. The problem is right now is we still got to get that. We're ways away from actually unlocking the food. Quite a ways away. That's why you got to get some veggie tubes going. Okay. T2 oxygen tank. I think we already got that. No, we got T1. All right, let's work on that. That's huge. Okay. So we need titanium, cobalt. Okay. Oh, that is awesome. Okay. And do we have the T2? Okay, so we do have the T2 back. All right, so we need some more iron to make... Boy, that is so wicked, the new effects they got. That's kind of creepy. Look how that looks so much better in the 2.0 version. All right. Let's get this going. All right, so let's take stock of the situation. Oh, I need to get an air tank. Oh my gosh, that could have ended up bad. All right. That is so cool, the new planet. That's else. I forget what the name of that one is, but that's cool. They're showing the planets that you can visit. Other ones. Okay. What was I doing this for? Oh, air tank. Spare air tank, yeah. Can't forget that. There is the exoskeleton. I'm not going to worry so much about that right now. Alright, so we got that going. So let's immediately just... I want to get some monitors going for the energy and the blueprints. And then one veggie tube. And then we're going to... We should... I gotta see how close we are to the tier 2 veggie tube. We should be pretty close. It takes 500 heat, I believe. Alright, so let's get... Okay, so first we want... No silicone? Okay, oh, it's always the one I'm out of, it seems. Silicone. Always seem to be lacking silicone. Let's head over here. We have got to... And I know I keep saying this, but it's more for me. We got to get those veggie tubes going. Because we're not... It's great. We can't just... We can't go in any ships to find anything, so we've got to get those going as quickly as possible. Wow, the graphics are really improved, I have to say. Alright, we're going to get a solar panel going. And I'm not going to waste any time here. We're just going to put these down. We'll worry about reorganizing this stuff later. But I don't want to waste too much time here. So let's see what we got. Power. Plenty of power now. Alright, we're going to just have to do a tier 1. And hope we will unlock that, but we can always just redo it. But we do have to actually... We can't just wait around here. We got the tier 3 backpack. Okay. That's pretty good. But I'm afraid we're in the same position here. We've got to go out and get... We got to speed this up, because we're... How far are we away? I mean, we're a long ways away. We're at 1.87. We got to get to... Food grower, 10. Okay. I mean... Yeah, we're still a ways away. Alright, well... This should speed it up a little bit. We're good on the aluminum. We need 2 more seeds, too. I just forgot about that, because that's the challenge, so... Alright, well, that'll go. Alright, so let's take our final... Let's let's take that, and then we need some more water. That can be done pretty quick. Okay, well, I think that's a good place to call it. And in the next video, we'll work on finding some more food and hopefully get our first, maybe we'll get close to putting some food tubes down. That's what I like to call them. But we're not even close, like I said, right now. We still got a ways to go, but we sped it up a little bit. I guess we're in semi-okay shape if we find more food. If we don't, we're not. I always call them food tubes, but they're food growers. But anyways, we'll call it here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.